Hey there, guys. A363MTR here. Um, I've kind of wanted to make this video as to not only get something off of my chest, but to make an update of what's going on within my channel. So, I've been thinking about this for a while. I've been actually thinking about this ever since before the hiatus back in April, mind you. Like, probably back in January or February of 2017, really. I'm not going to play dumb anymore and say that, as you can see within the title of the video, I've been thinking about probably taking more than a year-long hiatus from commentaries, but if worse comes to worse, and this is more than likely going to be the case here, I've been thinking about quitting them altogether. I'm just not really having all that much fun with making them anymore. Now, before anybody gets the wrong idea before I continue on, this has nothing to do with the people in the CC, nor any detractors of the CC. I've been trying to mostly avoid the drama whenever the CC or the detractors makes a big deal out of it and just try to focus on my own work. And while, yes, I will admit for the fact that I did get into some sort of drama, or that I wanted to get into some sort of drama that happened, or what have you, and for basically all of the cases in one way or another, I'm just always in the wrong no matter what. But I just tend to just try to ignore them. Also, I've made some great friends within the CC, such as Doodletones, Ryan, anybody else who is a current member of a bunch of pseudo intellectuals and the Federation of the Exalted, or in some cases an ex-member of those groups, and hell, even some non-influential members slash ex-members, such as Commentarian, Mr. A, or Surace Gamer 33. So, more than likely, I'll be keeping in contact with them even after making this whole video. Essentially put, however, I'm just not really feeling all that motivated with them at all. I mean, lately I've been canceling projects far more than actually making them, which sucks even more because some of those projects are indeed co-ops. I feel like as if even with the potential of someone else editing the video, I'm just not capable of trying to finish a project that I wanted to make. I guess that part of it, although not being the main reason why, is that I've been focusing so much on my commentaries within my YouTube career, and I want to branch out of my comfort zone. I want to make reviews and maybe countdowns mostly in relations to Western animation on my channel, but can be also about gaming or anime or even music if I want it to be so extremely crazy. And who knows, maybe I'll also have like this one-shot Let's Play series. I don't know. That's just going to be something that I'll decide on myself, but I really want to go ahead and mostly do reviews towards Western animation. However, I haven't really gotten the overall time to do them simply because of not only my personal life has took up so much time, such as work-related stuff or school-related stuff, but something that ties in within my overall point, which I will get into right now. The main reason why I'm either taking a hiatus or more than likely just quitting the CC altogether is because that it just feels like a chore to make instead of something that is fun to make or at least for me. As you guys can tell, I've tried to get a commentary within like each month, whether it be on my main channel via my full-length commentaries, that one episode of Commentary Bitch Fight, MTR shots, or one of my really crappy quickies, or on someone else's channel / the Fox channel. However, ever since that fourth quickie, and as you guys can tell, I've only made like 2 more commentaries, one of which is my 21st commentary on Swag Muffin, and the second one being a co-op with Zupano via his channel. I want you to look at the dates on them, as well as my 4th quickie. As you guys can tell, I haven't really gotten anything else done. I was admittedly going to be doing the commentary on these following videos on this year and this year alone. Nihilistic Snake's video about Just a Robot's rant on the CC, a guy who goes by Sarah Dust or Sarah the Phantom's commentary on Zenith's response to Doodletone's commentary on Mr. Enter, Kablam Bandicoot 64, and some other commentator that I can't really think up in my mind, admittedly. Admittedly, Jorm's video on Doodletone's response when I've basically fucked up via the Manga Commons Let's Talk about Doodletone's live stream. Stuff with Scoutflies, 5 reasons why Cartoon Network should cancel Teen Titans Go, Frozen Angels Countdown Community Rant, and then his video where he took a hiatus and blamed the whole CC when it was only like 3 people, mind you. A guy by the name of Birds with Destiny and his top 10 worst regular show episodes. Nathaniel Bandy's and Nico BBQ's co-op countdown on the top 20 worst Mario Kart retro tracks. And while I'm still thinking about it, potentially, this is not official, but potentially, the Smartass Burbs video about how gay people are not oppressed. However, due to either some personal stuff in regards towards the CC back in January through the very early morning of April, that I don't want to go even further on, as well as something that I will go ahead and say next, I've decided to cancel them. Not because of the fact that I was unsure of being confident about myself, but because I don't even have the motivation to do them anymore. Many people are going to argue one way or another about this part. I don't blame you whatsoever. But it just feels like as if I'm always on a time constraint, or that there's a deadline towards a project. While that's not necessarily true for most people within the CC, it just feels like as if I need to make this commentary out right away, that I need to do that in order to try and stay relevant. However, it feels like it really takes time. It really takes time for me to actually make a video with nevertheless of the issues of me having a personal life and eating that time up, as well as having some fancier editing for me to do. Hell, dare I say that it takes longer for me to make a video now than back in my 11th commentary, which took me about like a week's worth to do. Like I said, many people are going to argue me with this point, saying that it shouldn't matter. But to me, it feels like as if it's a different preference than with everyone else, that it just feels like as if it's different for everyone within the CC, and whether or not, if you don't care if it's a month late and that some kind of drama died down or that someone regrets making a video, I admittedly and ultimately do care. I really hate making a video like within the time span of 2 months, only for it to be null and void because either the video gets taken down or that the person regrets making the video altogether. Hell, that video that smartass Burb made about how gay people are not oppressed, he essentially made a tweet saying, and I quote, "I'm announcing the end to politics on my YouTube and being strictly gaming. Politics requires a lot of tech, and I feel like I don't have enough for it." More than likely, part of me thinks that, as well as with the video being deleted from smartass Burb, that he probably doesn't really stand by it anymore. And while, yes, there is the argument of having the audience learn about what not to do with the video like this, there is the overall fact that I just still don't feel comfortable with someone who regrets making the video, or even making the mistakes in relation to the video via how he responded to the backlash, which is why I'm still kind of on edge about whether or not to really continue on with it. Which sucks even more because, spoilers, that's another co-op commentary. I just feel like as if I'd let that person down when I do that. And I feel like because of that I just really let everyone down because of it. But getting back on the overall topic, because I kind of sidetracked there, I just feel like as if it's a job to me more than something that is a hobby with the time constraint, and I don't want to come to that. I guess in another way to put it, I'm just burnt out from making them simply because of that reasoning. I want to make something that actually is fun to make while not consuming all of the leftover time that I have. And I don't necessarily want to feel miserable to the point where it just does affect the overall quality of my content. Now, what's next? What am I going to do right now? I still have no idea as to whether or not I will do it, so don't expect this huge thing out of me. But if I do decide that if I want to finish this final project up in the relations towards the CC, then I'll try to make the smartass Burb commentary out. It's just going to take a lot more time for me to edit the intro and outro, due to some disclaimers and such, by re-scripting it and then re-recording the lines. I'll more than likely just keep the commentaries on my channel and just keep them public. I want the channel to not only be something that I can put out, but it's to also serve as an archive channel for some of the past works that I have made, or the past mistakes that I have made. That, and some of you do enjoy my stuff in the long run, so I will go ahead and keep them up for all of you guys to share and compare and all of that other stuff. As for the Federation of the Exalted, I don't plan on leaving the group. I want the group to be more than just commentaries. I want the group to be known as a group that happens to make commentaries on the side, not an actual commentary group. I want there to also be reviews, or countdowns, or let's plays, or a podcast, or anything else that we can come up with that would essentially work for the overall channel. Admittedly, I haven't really been active on there, nor has really anyone been kind of active on there. But I'm hoping that we can at least make something out of it soon enough. I know that I said earlier that I will more than likely quit making them, but if I ever do decide on coming back and making commentaries, don't expect me to become this full-time commentator again. Just expect them to be like once in the blue moon, or like once per year or something. I would like to have some sort of time making them, as well as having my full-on dedication to making them. And then after that, I just want to focus more on what I want to do as a main thing again. But as of right now, whether or not if I decide to finish up on the Smartass Burp commentary, I'll try to make and finish that Q&A video that I've promised all of you guys that I've made back in last year. I've been so far behind that. It is only in the scripting phase, the beginning part of it, but I will try to get that done. After that, expect some reviews within the near future. Maybe like a countdown or two here and there. I'll probably change up the rewards I've made on my Patreon just to fit the new description that I want within my channel. I want to thank you all for supporting me along the way. I want to thank everyone within the CC for helping me out with my videos and also supporting me. If you guys want to unsubscribe due to me not making any more commentaries, then that is perfectly understandable. Though I would like for you guys to stay and see what I will be making next. I thank you all for watching, especially this far out within the video. And I will see you guys soon, like either if I make the final commentary or in my Q&A. This is A363MTR saying, have a wonderful journey through the depths of space and time, but until then, I'm signing out.